Hi, I'm Lori.
And I'm Doug.
And this is Level 1 at Wednesday Night Hop, week 3 of September 2016. 6 counts.
Yes. 6 count Lindy Hop.
6 count Lindy Hop.
So we started just going over the stuff we've done, and we added like one little new thing, right?
Yeah.
We just went straight back into closed from a pass-by instead of doing a regular pass-by, and we just wanted you to know this was an option.
We also added an open, a close, open basic.
True.
You can just hang out here for as long as you want. This is like 0 energy, and then this is please come through energy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Remember we had this drift.
And there's the
tuck turn. And so our new subject for today was crosshand.
Or the handshake position.
Handshake position.
Notice we are not gripping onto each other. That thumb isn't coming down across someone else's hand. We're still in this nice sort of like bracket shape with our fingers, but we're now just right to right or left to left. Crosshand.
Generally right to right. Left to left gives you different options, but all of our stuff today was right to right.
Mm-hmm.
So we started with just a pass-by, sort of like we've already done, but with this right to right position, and talked about letting the hand sort of roll inside your partner's hand so you can get back to the same position at the end instead of something like this. That's more awkward. Then we totally solved that problem by adding a free spin.
Yep. And
we talked about how the lead for those should be exactly the same. Lori knows that a pass-by is happening either way by the end of 2.
And that's aided by the slight rotation that happens in a cross hand because our arms are crossing our bodies. And also, we talked about energy matching so that we're not making the follow travel more than the lead and vice versa.
Right. So I'm not staying in place and asking Lori to pass by me. We're both moving. So I'm aiming to fill the same place that Lori was, and she's aiming to go roughly the same place I am.
Mm-hmm. Then we took this crosshand idea to the tuck turn.
Yeah, I just wanted to real quickly note, you might notice from when we were doing the tuck turn stuff that this pass-by actually feels a little bit more like a rotational rock step than a purely straight rock step. I'm allowing that rotation to lead that pass-by because it's so natural. We have this cross hand, so it's very natural to have a little bit of that book open feeling.
So then we really leaned into the rotation and we said, what if we did a tuck turn from open? Tuck and turn. Yeah?
Yeah.
This follows that you have your footwork down really well, your balance really well, because after your tuck in, you're going to be pivoting on that foot and then completing with your triple. So that first turn there is quite substantial.
Yeah, and leaders, we just want to really be doing the same thing we did for the closed tuck turn and really making sure these are rotational movements. We've been doing this in place, which you totally can do, but this is very much like the tuck turn, the pass-by, and so it's very natural and easy to allow some of that pass-by motion to get into the tuck turn, which is fine.
In fact, let's do our pattern with a little bit of that rotational drift, the pass-by, the free spin, and the tuck turn.
Pass-by, free spin, and cross-hand tuck turn.
So this is a nice way to play with dance in a space that is contained because you're not traveling completely outside of it. You're having this nice gentle rotation through it, and it accents the swing music actually really, really well. So,
yeah. So we're practicing this tuck turn from the crosshand, which requires the follows to turn quite a lot. And so we wanted to play around with something, and so we just got to this at the end, so we'll revisit it next week. But we did a pass-by where the lead does a 360 turn. Now, we have a little bit of advantage in that I can start rotating a lot during that first triple, and follows can't do that for a tuck turn, but it is a full 1.5 turn, so you want to start getting into that turn. That's follow goes and lead goes. And notice, if we want to stop on 4 and 4, like I'm already facing this way.
I'm already done with my turn.
Yeah, and so it's only, it's not 270? 270, not a 360. As long as I'm prepping my turn by sort of leaning into it a little bit. So play around with that turn and the pass by and the tuck turn. These are really nice moves in that they all flow into each other and they lead in right from, and if you need a way to get into pass by, any send out, anytime you're doing a basic and open,
just switch the hand.
Just switch the hand. So we'll review that stuff next week and give you a few new really cool 6-count things to play with. And thank you so much.
Next week. See ya!